Yeah, she's the daughter of King Eenomouse.
King He's a Mouse? That's nuts! Why would they make a mouse king?
No, Eenomouse, not He's a Mouse.
Well, of course, it makes perfect sense. Beautiful, graceful, and a princess. But what's the deal with the veil? Why is her face covered?
Well, the king's very protective of his daughter. I think he wants to keep her hidden as much as he can. He doesn't want her to get married and leave his castle.
Really? Well, he's out of luck because I'm gonna go find this king and ask for his daughter's hand in marriage.
Just her hand?
Yeah.
That's weird.
No, it's just an expression. I'm hoping I can marry the entire girl. Never mind. I gotta go find this King Eenomouse.
I don't know. She's had other guys who have wanted to marry her, but the king always turns them down as not good enough for her.
Ha! No problem there. Wait until he gets a load of me.
Yeah, don't get your hopes up.
I knew it! Hello, my loyal subjects. It is I, King Eenomouse. Once again, I come forth to settle disputes among you, hear your requests, and accept any offerings you may have, say like small bits of cheese or something like that. King Eenomouse, I am Pelops, and I've come to ask if I can marry your daughter. Anyone else? Anyone else have a request? Anyone? Anyone at all? Anyone back there have a request? Hello? Anyone? Looks like I'm the only one, King. Now, as I was saying, anyone out there have a request? Anyone at all? Nope, it's just me. I think your daughter is the most lovely, beautiful creature in the whole world, and I ask for her hand in marriage. Just her hand? What are you, some kind of weirdo? No, I want to marry all of her. It's just an expression. Anyway, I want to marry your daughter. What do you say, King? I'm not going to marry off my only daughter to just anyone. I'd only let her marry someone who was really, 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 really amazingly exceptional. Hey, that is me to a T. I'm amazingly exceptional. I like your daughter, and I think you ought to let her marry me. And then we'll... No, stop it. No, musicals. I'm not a fan of musicals. That's it. A chariot race? You're on, King. Get ready to lose a chariot race. We shall see. His chariots? Are they all pulled by horses that are on fire? I mean, where do you even find horses that are on fire? What a vision. What a delight. What a babe. Chariot is going as fast as the little seahorses could pull it, but he knew it wouldn't be enough. The eagle mouse kept getting closer and closer.
Oh God! Did I hit?
Until, finally, Pelops knew he was going to lose the race. All of a sudden, and just like that, believe it or not, Pelops won the race. The best day ever! Now I can marry the beautiful Hippodamia. Ah, there she is. What a vision. What a dream. What a hottie. Now I can take her hand and the rest of her in marriage. Hey, now I can see her without a veil too. Oh, my love, my gorgeous one, remove your veil and let me gaze upon your beauty. Oh my! Well, that's not really what I was expecting. You know, this race has given me an idea. Maybe having a bunch of events for people to compete in is a good idea. You know, instead of all the different cities in Greece fighting with each other like they are now. Yeah, all the city-states in Greece could send their best athletes and they could compete against each other to see who's the best. And I should probably go find people to be in that, which means I'll probably have to be gone for a while. You know, maybe a few weeks or months even. You never know. A guy who can run 26 miles is exactly the sort of guy I want in my Olympics. Let's see, I wonder, oh, hey, here he comes now. I beg your pardon, sir. I was having a bit of a hurry. Can't talk now. Guess I'll have to catch him on the run, so to speak. Excuse me, sir. Hey, excuse me. Hang on there, buddy. Cookies, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. But I don't have time to talk. I've got to get to Athens. I have to deliver a very important message.
Oh, I'm looking for people to compete in various events. How would you like to compete in a long race?
Okay, maybe. I can't really think about that now. I've got to get this very important message to Athens. I'll let you know later.
Wait, that's great. Thanks. Guy.
Excuse me, are you Pelops, the guy who's organizing this Olympics thing?
Yes, I am.
Great, I'm Maleager, and I've been looking for you. I'm really interested in the Olympics.
Maleager, yeah, I've been looking for you too. I'd love to have you be a part of the Olympics. Yeah, I've heard you're great at javelin throwing.
Well, I did throw a javelin and killed the Caledonian boar not too long ago. Actually, that's what I wanted to talk to you about.
You killed the Caledonian boar with a javelin? I heard about the Caledonian boar. It was supposed to be huge.
Yes, it was. It was very, very big. I mean, how scary can it be, really? It's a pig, for goodness sakes. How much of a monster can it be? I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot bigger than I expected. That thing is a monster. Pop's right, it would take an army to get rid of that beast.
A huge group that wanted to join in the boar hunt.
Excuse me, is this where they're hunting that?
And that's how the Olympics were started. Thank you.
Wonderful, great job, Sebastian. Now for our next speech, I think Phoebe is ready with Captain Fuzzy Britches to give...
Uh-oh, he's loose again.
Ah!
You like that?
Yes!
You were so funny.
Yeah, that's kinda, sorta how it happened. I'm sure if you went up into the library and asked the librarians, they could find you some books on Greek mythology so that you could find the real stories about how the people that we talked about in the show, how they got together and made the Olympics. So ours is just kind of funny. Parents, you might want to read those stories before you give them to the kids. The Greeks were a little intense. So probably if you go to the children's department, you'll probably find something that would be good for the kids to read. So we wanted to ask you guys if you had any questions about anything that we did here today, about the puppets or about the show. We can answer any questions that you have. If you do, if you could stand up when I call on you, if you'll stand up, say your question really loud, and everybody else is going to be really quiet. Okay? You guys are doing a great job. Yes, sir. What's your question?
Is this the only puppet show that they're gonna do?
This is the only one we're doing today. Yes. Sorry. Did you like that one? Did you like that one so much? You want to see another one? Okay. Well, you'll have to talk to Miss Robin Mays about that. Yes, dear. What's your question?
This isn't really a question or about the show, but my mom's name is Robin too.
Oh my goodness. Her last name's not May, is it? Okay. Well, that's That's and they're all female. That's kind of unusual. I noticed when we moved down to the south, there were men named Robin. So I was kind of.
That was funny because somebody fell down.
Somebody fell down
Yeah.
in the show? Yeah, they fall down a lot. They really. We had a show one time, this was years ago, where one of the puppeteers fell over. We're on little stools that have wheels on them so that we can roll around back there. And Ed, who's still back there, he got caught on a piece of rug or something, and his went right out from under him. And of course I'm freaking out, but his puppet never even dropped. He was just right there, he got up, he put that thing back under his, and he just went on, so.
As I'm a professional.
Because you're a professional. Yes. Why don't you stand up so I can introduce you to the...
You can't tell me what to do.
Yes, I can. This is Ed May. He's the other Runaway Puppet Theater. And he has Pelops with him. Yes, Pelops is one of our puppets. He is what we call a moving mouth hand puppet. Lessons and stories from their religions and things like that. And how it works is we have a light. You have to have a light behind you. Our light is a very highly technical piece of equipment. It's called an overhead projector. You guys probably don't know what it is because you have smart boards in your classrooms now, but overhead projector is a metal box that has a metal box that has a glass top, which hits the mirror and shows up on our screen. And see, what have you got up there? Oh, the bicycles. Yes. See, that's a pretty good sized bicycle.
Looks like a motorcycle.
You would think, doesn't it look like a pretty big bicycle?
No, it's a motorcycle.
No, see, it has pedals. See, she's pedaling. See? Well, that's what it looks like to you guys, but to us, what they look like is...
That's small. Oh my goodness.
That's how big she is. This is how we can carry 52 of them with us because they're flat and they don't take up much room. So we carry them in a box that you usually put scrapbooking paper in. So it's plastic. How do they do that? Drive across? Well, there's the glass piece, and we just do it across like that, and when we do that, the shadow shows up on the mirror, which shows up on the screen. How many shadow puppets do you have?
I am so glad you asked. That was $10 well spent, I gotta say. We have 52 shadow puppets in this show.
Oh my gosh.
52. If you would just tell them these things, I wouldn't have to bribe my audience members.
That's the first time I got heckled about the shadow puppets. Yes.
Not the legs.
Where do you get those kind of puppets?
These kind of puppets, you could probably buy them somewhere, but we make our own. If you go, there's a website. It's called projectpuppet.com. They have all kinds of patterns that you can get from different. These are called glorified sock puppets. That's what they call them on that website. And they're pretty easy to. No, these aren't made out of sock. They're made out of flannel or fleece.
Yeah.
Fleece material.
Fleece.
Yes.
With some
It's
foam
like a
inside
cotton.
my head
Mm-hmm.
and some wires on my fingers so I can
Yeah,
make.
and he's got, open your mouth. Put some
Ow.
poster board in there so
Oh
his
my
mouth
goodness,
is,
that was height. That height.
so his mouth is kind of stiff, but not so stiff that you can't, do stuff with him. Size and shape heads and, little different bodies and stuff like that, but these were sufficient for what we were going to do, okay? Anybody
I am
else?
sufficient.
Do you have a question?
When they fall down, how do you make them fall down? The shadow puppets?
How do we the shadow puppets fall down?
Yeah.
All right, I go show you. Here, go ahead. You talk about it. I'll show them how to do
The
it.
shadow puppets, you saw that it was on a little wire.
Yeah.
That was how we control them. And basically all you do is you walk them across, and when they fall, you just make them. It takes very little effort for us to do the stuff back there, but since it's on such a big scale, it looks like a big deal out here. Well, we hope it looks. See, you can see that Melandian's got a rod on the bottom. Can you guys see that? Yeah. See, that's what we hold on to. And when they're get real tired or when they trip and they fall, you just motion like you do to make it fall. Magic. Yes, dear. What's your question?
How many shadow puppets do you have again?
Say again.
I don't think you told us about how many shadow puppets.
You don't think?
52.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna remember.
52 we have. Thank you for asking. 50.
the Dalmatian in your lap?
Oh, yeah, turn off the
No,
thing.
she's
Hang on.
just stretching.
Did you write the script, or did it come written for you?
All of our scripts are original, written. Ed writes all the scripts, and
Get down here.
if you couldn't tell, he writes them so that they're funny to him. Basically, so that's.
Now the stories we based them on, actually, you'll find in
That's
Greek
true.
mythology.
Yes.
Right? So, like, there is a Pelops in Greek mythology. There's a Hippodamia. She did not have a hippo face
No.
in the actual Greek myth.
She was very beautiful.
She was very beautiful.
I know.
Not fact in mythology.
Yeah, well.
Not really fact.
Reality, it's
Yeah.
really written down. There
Yes,
is
yeah,
somebody
yeah.
besides you that
I
made
got
up.
you, yeah.
Yes, darling, what's your question?
What is going on? They're calling it or using stickers.
The apples were not, they are just the apples. We found them at the Dollar Tree. You guys know the store, the Dollar Tree? They're like foamy, they're just little light foamy, plasticky kind of thing, spray painted gold. So it didn't hurt that bad.
It's not
Yes,
real gold. No.
Yes, dear, what's your question?
Because if you wanted it, are there any more people?
Any more real people like us?
Back here?
It's just the two. Just the two of us. That's all there is. If you notice the voices, we had a whole lot of different voices. I only do a couple voices, but Ed does quite a few. And our son Alex, who has been here before, but he's in college now and he has a job, so he's in Murfreesboro.
He's
not with us.
gainfully employed.
Yes, yes, thank you,
That's a
Lord.
good thing.
How many regular puppets? We have about a dozen of the hand puppets.
What do you mean regular?
Regular puppets.
Hand puppets. Oh, I got you.
puppets.
I got
The
you.
hand puppets.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we have about, now at our house, we
What kind
probably
of regular?
have a couple hundred shadow puppets and probably
Easily.
40 or 50 of the hand puppets.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
So,
More than likely.
we have a whole shed built that was.
We have a whole house to ourselves. They don't even let us in the main house. We got a whole different puppet house. They keep us out there.
Yes, dear, what's your question?
52.
52. How many shadow puppets do we have?
52.
Oh, you know it already. You've heard this. All
Yes,
right,
dear,
good.
what's your question?
I don't know. I wish I could see the squirrel.
You wish you could see the squirrel hand puppet? Actually, the
Hang on, now
squirrel
we can
was
get it.
not a hand puppet. Since we didn't really have to have it do anything but jump out and get the teacher, it's basically just a stuffed animal on a stem.
Guess what this is? Guess what this is here? Guess what it is? Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Guess. It is a doggy chew toy.
Oh, wow.
It's one of those, you go to the places where they have, the animal stuff, and they have the little fuzzy chew toys for the animals. We found a fuzzy, this is actually, they call it a chipmunk. We said, it looks like a squirrel, look at that tail.
That's too big
That
of a
looks like
tail for a
squirrel.
chipmunk.
Yeah, and we added some eyes to it, we added the buck teeth, and it became Captain Fuzzy Bridges.
Yep. You use all kinds of stuff. Yes, darling, what's your question?
That.
You have an alligator puppet?
We have an alligator puppet. We don't. We don't have an alligator puppet. I'm sorry, we didn't have one in this show. I'm trying to think if we even have one.
Hey, I got it. Wow.
We don't have any alligators, do we?
I don't think so.
Come out for the different shows.
Yeah.
You take their costumes off and we change their faces and everything so that we can
Yeah.
do a different show. So.
Like, watch this. My eyeball's just stuck on with tape. Watch this. Ow, that stings! Oh my god.
Yes, what's your
That
question?
bites like fire.
What shadow puppets do you have?
52! Yes,
How
dear.
much is the shark? That scream a lot.
Does who scream a lot?
That scream a lot.
Pelops? Yeah, Pelops likes to show
Yeah.
off. So when stuff happens and there's an audience out here, she'll
Well,
really
it's
go-
only natural because I am the favorite. Because of my lovely singing voice. Let me give you a sample.
No,
Oh, the Wells Fargo
no,
one.
no.
You sure?
No, we're not singing.
Is it not singing time?
No, it's not singing.
You sure? I got plenty.
No. It's all
Gary, Indiana, Gary. No?
You can sing to me on the way home.
Oh, okay, all right,
Yes.
all right.
Do we have any other questions? I think Pelops about needs a nap. Yes, dear.
I think he needs that alone.
He does. He needs a nap.
I do.
He's been on stage a lot, so he needs a nap.